do a bit of a vegan grocery haul. I do 99.9% of my shopping at Walmart. Let's just jump right into it. A couple blocks of tofu. That is a staple protein for me. And I also picked up some tofurkey deli slices. Hash browns, because yum. Pickles. Some mixed veg. Peaches. And a couple of cans of lentils. I want to make some spaghetti, which this is a little bit of protein added in, and I'm also going to make some shepherd's pie. Boca, the spicy chicken patties specifically. Not every Boca product is vegan. These chicken patties, in my area at least, are. Mustard, barbecue. Sauces are kind of everything because I eat the same things over and over, and sauces are what make it taste a little bit different and keep it interesting. Marmalade. Taco seasoning. Always have to have that on hand. My favorite, this has been my favorite for the longest time, but Violife might be my new favorite. And then this is just like happens to, what's the word? Like accidentally vegan? These Thai basil dumplings. I noticed they actually changed it's on this side. I've noticed they actually changed the packaging recently to say plant-based. I kept getting these because I just noticed that they happen to be vegan, but now they've kind of figured out it for themselves. Some pepitas, a little bit of mixed fruit, some tortilla chips, as well as a whole bunch of cookies. These are all accidentally vegan, the Great Value brand, the fudge graham crackers, fudge peanut butter cookies, and also these like off-brand Oreo type bags. These on their own I don't really care for. They have like a soft, dry texture, but when I store them and eat them fresh out of the freezer, a bit of green onions, a bunch of bananas, mini bell peppers, grapes to snack on, broccoli, and lastly, a whole bunch of corn because it seems like we're coming into season on corn, and I'm very excited about that. And that's this week's random grocery haul. If you want to see how all this gets used throughout the week in recipes, don't forget to follow along.
In my last video, I was making a little bit of a snack plate, and I got a few questions about the specific items that were going into it. So let me break it down for you. First off is these Thai basil tofu dumplings that I absolutely love. I'm also going to take a couple slices of the tofurkey deli slices. I think this is the hickory flavor, if I'm not mistaken. Follow your heart cheese. I really like the Gouda or the pepper jack. Those are my two favorite, but here I have the American slices. Some whole dill pickle. None of that bread and butter or sweet crap. It has to be whole dill pickles. A little bit of green onion, add a little bit of freshness to the plate. These are some vegetable flavored crackers that I picked up a long time ago. I don't really care for them, but with all the extra flavors and everything, they'll go well here. Some wavy potato chips. I'm also going to go ahead and throw some papitas on this plate. I meant to buy pistachios, but that bag was way smaller and way more expensive at the same time. Not doing that. I'm going to throw a little bit of marmalade on this plate as well because I love the sweetness with the saltiness of the nuts or papitas, the chips, and also with cheese. It's really good. In my mind, a cheese and cracker snack plate is not complete without some grapes. Green only. None of that purple crap. I'm also going to throw some mini sweet bell peppers in there. This baker's chocolate is accidentally vegan. It's meant for actually baking. Like I get it in the baking aisle, not in the candy aisle. I like to just eat it as a chocolate bar though. Have lunch with me today. I've made myself a little charcuterie board, snack plate, whatever you want to call it. We've got some tofurkey slices, follow your heart slices, pickles, grapes, pepitas, a little bit of marmalade because I love a sweet cheese and cracker moment. Bell peppers, grapes, chips and crackers, some green onions. Did I already mention the chocolate? And these Thai basil tofu dumplings. I am the biggest fan of marmalade. And every time I eat it, I just remember of when I went to see System of a Down at the Forum, and surprised because they were like so late to start their show, they treated us to playing Marmalade live. Oh, I forgot the cheese. It just felt like something light and easy, not a lot of prep work and whatever, because I have not been doing well lately. I've been having like recurring sinus infections, like twice a month at this point. It's gotten out of control. I do think I finally narrowed it down to why though. I thought it was like just too dry or whatever. Y'all, I'm pretty sure it's my vape. I'm looking on Reddit, and there's a lot of people saying that they have sinus and headache issues when they smoke vapes, and the research is like really, really elementary, just a few recent small studies, but it's showing that there's definitely a connection between vaping and sinus issues. And I noticed that whenever I'm like the vape is done and you're just smoking on technology, every time I do that, I get a sinus infection. I swear. Fairly mild this time because I do think I figured it out and like stopped the cause. But it's awful. I used to absolutely hate bell pepper. Now look at me sitting here just eating it straight up. Crazy. Oh, it's pretty common. When I was a kid, hated ketchup. Would not touch ketchup. Only wanted mustard. Then, when I was a teenager, it switched. All of a sudden, just woke up one day, hated mustard. Only wanted ketchup. Nowadays, we've balanced out. I can do both. Tofu. Tofu was really a big adjustment for me. I grew up being like grossed out by tofu. And then, when I'm vegan and tried to make it myself, it made it so much worse because if you don't know what you're doing, tofu can be kind of weird, especially when you're introducing yourself to it. But I knew it could be done well because I kept going out to these like fancy vegan restaurants, and when I would eat it there, it was good. So I was like, it's me, I'm the problem. Hi. I'm absolutely no expert or anything, but I've definitely got to hang on it enough that I can cook for myself. I really enjoy it. I've literally already talked myself to 3 minutes, so I'm going to enjoy the rest of this, and I hope you have a lovely day. In the past, when I would eat too much, it would kind of send me into this binge restrict cycle that I was finding to be really, really damaging to my health, mindset, and my weight loss journey. I'm finding it helpful to still eat the day after a bad eating day, but just make them pre-planned, a little bit lighter, a little bit healthier, a little bit higher protein meals. That way I can focus on going forward in a positive mindset instead of ruminating over that one bad eating day I might have had. I've been lying to you all week about my weight loss updates. Well, okay, if you've noticed, the updates haven't really been about me or weight loss. They've been just me showing food that I'm eating, and that's because I have not been eating well lately. See, that's the thing, is every day I wake up with the mindset that, like, okay, today's the day. Had a bad eating day yesterday, no big deal. Today we're getting back on it. And I did. I would eat well all day, be really productive, go for walks, like film like the video for the day or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'd have myself a little tokey toke, and all of a sudden I'm like munching away all night. But that's exactly why I like making these videos. It's so easy for things to just slip right out of my brain and for me to never think about them again and just focus on the new thing that I'm doing. But in making these videos, it's kind of forcing me to like get back and stay on track even when my focus or determination starts to fade a little bit. So I lost about 12 pounds in the first 2 months-ish, then really slowed down to, well, I'll do a weigh-in tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure I haven't lost anything in the last month. Month 4, it's gonna be a big month for me.